welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing very well. The story today is The Lost Library of Evernight. Long ago, in the bustling town surrounded by hills, rivers, and golden fields, there was a legend whispered from ear to ear about a hidden place of wonder, the lost library of Evernight. They said that within its walls lay the wisdom of the ages, books filled with knowledge about lands and worlds unknown, and a room that could grant the visitor their heart's deepest desire. But no one had seen the library in centuries. Some said it vanished, some said it was buried, and others believed it was never real. That is until a young girl named Mira stumbled upon a clue while exploring her attic. Amid her grandmother's dusty boxes, she found an old cracked leather book with the title The Key to Evernight. Mira's fingers tingled as she opened it, revealing a map. She didn't know it yet, but that single moment would change her life forever. Mira ran to her best friend Leo, and together they marveled at the map. It showed their town, a forest, and a winding river leading to the place marked with an X. The writing next to it read, For those who seek wisdom, the door shall open when moonlight and heart align. The journey begins. Excited and a little scared, Mira and Leo decided to follow the map the very next night. With backpacks filled with flashlights, snacks, and courage, they set out under a bright full moon. The forest seemed to welcome them as they entered, the trees casting gentle shadows that danced in the moonlight. The air was filled with the sweet smell of pine, and their footsteps crunched softly on the ground. After a long hike, they reached the river, which looked like a ribbon of silver under the moon. Just as they crossed, Mira's flashlight caught a glint of something curved into a nearby tree, an arrow pointing to the dense patch of trees. The children exchanged a glance and followed the arrow, hearts pounding with excitement. As they walked, they noticed an eerie calm settle around them. The trees grew taller and darker, an unusual quiet blanketed the forest. Then, through the shadows, they spotted an ancient stone door half hidden by vines. It was engraved with swirling symbols and words that they couldn't understand, but somehow they knew this was the entrance to the lost library of Evernight. The library awakens. With trembling hands, Mira touched the door and it slowly creaked open, revealing a spiral staircase leading down to the darkness. They descended carefully, and when they reached the bottom, they were greeted by the sight they would never forget. The library was enormous, its ceiling stretching so high that it seemed to disappear into the stars. Shelves upon shelves of books filled the room, some glowing faintly, others bound in strange, shimmering materials. The air smelled of parchment and ink, and a soft golden light filled the space as if the walls themselves were alive. As Mira and Leo wandered through the library, they noticed that each book seemed to have its own personality. They both start reading the books. In the middle of the room, a massive hourglass stood, its stands glimmering in various colors. But as they continued exploring, they felt a slight pull, guiding them to the smaller room tucked tucked away in the back of the library. This room was different. It held only a single book on a pedestal, bound in silver with an inscription that read, "For the seeker who knows what they truly desire." Mira hesitated, her heart racing. She had heard tales of magic that granted wishes but came at a cost. She looked at Leo, who nodded, encouraging her. Slowly, Mira opened the book, and to her surprise, the pages were blank, except for a line that appeared as she read it. "Think of your heart's deepest wish, and the words will appear. The heart's true wish." Mira closed her eyes and thought of her grandmother, who had told her stories of adventure, courage, and magic when she was a child. Her grandmother had always dreamed of seeing the lost library, but had passed away before ever finding it. As Mira opened her eyes, the words on the page changed, revealing a message. "The heart that remembers those it loves will find what it seeks." Suddenly, the library around them began to glow brighter, and a figure appeared, a shimmering image of Mira's grandmother, smiling gently. Mira gasped, tears welling in her eyes. Her grandmother's voice was soft but clear, echoing in the room. "You have found it, Mira. The library was waiting for someone with a true heart," her grandmother said. "Remember, knowledge is the greatest treasure of all, and this library will always be here for those who seek wisdom, love, and courage." Mira felt warmth fill her heart, and when she looked around, the library seemed more vibrant, more alive than before. She knew that it was no longer lost. It would always be there, hidden in the forest, waiting for those who sought it with pure intentions. The legacy lives on. When Mira and Leo returned home, they decided to keep the library's location a secret, sharing it only with those they believed would cherish it. Over time, they would return to the library to learn, explore, and uncover new secrets. And just like that, the lost library of Evernight became part of their lives, a magical heaven, hidden yet alive, filled with wonder and wisdom for all who entered with an open heart. This story of Mira and Leo ended here, but if you want to hear stories like this, then please subscribe, like, and share the story channel. Thank you.